Okay, I'm Wes Thordsen from Whisper in the Noise.
Okay, how do you succeed to make? For me, it was the music that I heard today was beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So how do you succeed? Where do you get the inspiration?
I mean, I suppose with me, like writing music, I it's something that I find just a strong yearning or passion to express myself through. So that's usually about as complicated as it is, and just I spend a lot of time by myself working on it. And now I've been trying to invite more people with this band and make it more of a communal effort versus just me by myself writing songs. And hopefully this group that's being assembled now can be a more permanent, developing, creative work, I guess.
But I didn't have the feeling that the music was about love. It was like about something, not a religious thing, but something that every human being experience in some deeper,
True. I guess. I mean, the notion was, I mean, with Whisper in the Noise, it was that kind of I think everyone feels this. There's this aspect of truth that lies underneath all of this distraction that like is causing problem within people's lives, and I think that it's the kind of indescribable solace or whatever underneath all of that. That was my objective with the nature of the music, was to try to bring it down to that level. I was also a big fan of the group from my home area named Low, who is quite popular in Europe, and like with Alan Sparhawk and Mimi Parker. So, and they I think do a very similar feel, like mood and landscape within their music. So.
How do you like Pekarna?
It seems very nice. It seems like a very, very there's nothing like this in the United States. As far as like a area to work on music and things like this, or play music. So it's very nice to be here.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
It's kind of a cult show.
It's like a 70s cop show kind of thing, but after they've beaten the bad guys, they go for a beer in this kind of. Well, it's not really a cop show, really, is it?
The cop is always the case. He's a con man, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a con man, but the cops are trying to catch him, but they always go to this bar. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
A friend of ours suggested it, and it seemed to stick. It was a good name because it kind of represents what the band is like, a kind of club for sort of friends to come together and play. So.
Okay, but how it is to play music like you play? Is there a big competition or struggle, or do you get to play much in the island, or is it the Europe kind of place for you to?
Well, Europe has now become the place. We hardly played any gigs in London before.
Okay.
Because we've all been and still are in different bands. So Winchester Club has always been kind of. It originally started as a side project, as a secondary band, and it's now become more to the forefront, and we seem to be a lot busier with it.
the video that was
the
playing.
video as well, yeah.
You picked that?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
make the videos ourselves. Some of it is stuff that we film ourselves, and a lot of it is taken from TV programs and kind of just it's like a collage, just weird kind of images and images that fit with the style of the music. You know,
Yeah.
a lot of the stuff that we had today was from a program called The Trap, which was a documentary program that was on the BBC. And it's just got amazing images of kind of weird sort of British things from the 80s and the 70s and stuff, and it kind of, it fits in with the kind of weird, slightly paranoid sort of nature of the music.
Yeah.
Relax your belly. Allow it to expand. And relax your chest. Take a few deep breaths from your belly. And each time you breathe out, feel the weight of your body sinking. Allow your mind to become clear.
But you make music together, or is there someone who is like?
It's collectively.
Yeah, it's a pretty organic process. We know the sound that we're trying to get at. We're trying to make it, pretty emotionally driven and depressing, I guess, in some ways, but also with an uplifting part that brings you back down again. And that's just the general idea that we have. We all like that kind of music, and we just get together and just start playing and see what happens. Everything's organically jammed out, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll play it in a rehearsal and then take recordings. So we have all these recordings of each rehearsal, and then we take them away, and then I kind of take them to bits and pick which bits go together, and then we piece them together into a total song. That's how it works.
So this is like a big tour.
It is, yeah.
Can you make some money out of it?
Oh, hell no.
It's a bit early
What's
for
his
that.
money?
It's a bit early for that. Yeah.
No euros. And that's
We
pounds.
don't lose money, but we don't make money either. It kind of pays for itself.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean. We just about get the money back for the flights for coming over and
Okay.
the hiring the
Yeah.
equipment stuff, and it kind of breaks even. And then, we're kind of happy we get to come over here and hang out and drink free beer. So the beers are free, so that's our pay.
What's better than, what is better than playing live music every night? It's-
Yeah.
We can't complain.
And maybe the last question: what do you think about the place here?
I love
It's
it.
brilliant. I
Yeah.
love
Slovenia.
Yeah, Maribor and
It's
Slovenia,
the
they're
first
great.
time we've been.
Yeah, it's a beautiful place. I really
Beautiful.
didn't have any preconceptions about how Slovenia would be. I just kind of went, I wonder what it's going to be like. I don't know anything about the place, I'm afraid. But
Yeah.
came
It's
in,
really
drove in,
relaxed,
it's
and
just
there's kind of
Friendly, safe,
Yeah.
welcoming.
pretty relaxed. We even had a policeman turn up while we were sitting outside having a beer. Guy policeman on a bicycle comes up, says, "You make a party?" We're like, musicians, we're playing a gig, and he was like,
party.
"Okay," and cycled off. And we're like, "Wow, that was the friendliest policeman ever."
Yeah.
In London, I was saying, "Right, you can't do that here. Get out!" But, it was cool.
Yeah, it's great that you could do kind of things like this here. Have like a complex where you have all the stages and venues, and it's very relaxed. In England, you can't do that because everything has to be about making money. You have to make money every time, and
Health
you
and
can't
safety.
have something like this where it's just a kind of very relaxed kind of project type thing where people can just come and play, and it all seems very kind of easily done. In England, it would be for 6 months, and then it would close down because it doesn't make enough money. So
Okay.
that's very encouraging.